Friday. We're back again. Welcome to a little Austin Sports Weekend. A little Austin Weekend Sports. We are talking college football. Week 1 is in the books.
And it's time to discuss.
What a week 1, man.
We got a lot of discussions.
Fantastic games.
Lee Corso's last week.
And every team he played for or coached for won.
And every team he picked.
Won. So he went out with a cannon shot, not just a bang. He got everything right.
Props to a
upside down front.
38-year career.
Yes. He's like 90 years old, wasn't he? Something like that.
38-year career.
A 38-year career. Yeah, fantastic.
The head tradition is always going to be a staple of Saturdays.
Yep. He started with a buck nut, ended with a buck nut.
Yep.
All right, let's go and jump in here. For y'all who don't know, we talk about the top 15 ranked teams and their games that they play. We'll cover the ones that just happened, and then we'll briefly run over the ones coming up this week and just throw some predictions at that. We had a top 15 Friday. We had Western Illinois. That wasn't even.
Illinois just beat the pants off of them.
52-3. They did exactly what they needed to do, and it's hard to judge teams by these little cream puff games. So Illinois did what they're supposed to do. Well, one of the games of the week, which was noon, which shouldn't have been noon. This should have been a 3:30, 7:30 game.
This was going on during the same time we were in Atlanta watching the game, so we had to watch the Texas-Ohio State game
on our phones. But we went down to the Aflac kickoff, the Tennessee-Syracuse game. We'll talk for a little bit about that. Oh, really fun. Went to the College Football Hall of Fame. If you've never been to the College Football Hall of Fame, I recommend going to it. It's in
if you're a football
Olympic Park.
If you're a football casual or a junkie like me, it's worth it.
It's fun. It is a fun place to go. But we'll jump in. We had Texas, Ohio State. This might have been one of my most disappointing games.
Not much offense at all.
7-14. And Arch, I'm a Manning fan because we're Tennessee fans. You have to be a Manning fan.
His mechanics are all out of whack. All of them were all out of whack.
Arch did not look good. He was throwing off of his back foot, unbalanced, fade away. He had 72 yards passing halfway through the fourth quarter.
It was just a complete struggle from beginning to end for him.
I don't know if Matt Patricia's defense was just locked down, shut down, stop, but I don't think it was all that, because if you watch Arch throw, his mechanics were terrible. I don't know if it was just first game, starting jitters or what it was, but Texas did not look good at all.
Ohio State didn't really look too
Ohio
much
State
better.
didn't look good either. They scored 14 points at home. Now, Sarkisian's got a horrible road record, so we could have sort of maybe picked that a little bit. He's not a good road coach. He has problems on the road for some reason. But anyway, 14-7, 21 points total. That was a little disappointment.
But
Ohio State's quarterback or Texas quarterback,
looked that great.
Neither one of them are going to be picked first round in the draft next year. If you base it off that game, they both look bad.
It is just one game.
It is just game 1. We don't know, so we'll have to go from there. Congratulations to the new number 1,
the
Ohio State,
the defending
national champion, the Ohio State. Yeah. So, congrats to Ohio State.
My mom just threw up in her mouth a little bit.
Probably a little bit, yeah. We had Nevada, Penn State. Penn State did what they're supposed to do. 46,
big game, James.
With the W. 46 to 11.
I have waited to use that one for a while. For those of the audience that are new to that catchphrase, why do I use it?
Because James Franklin, for some reason, never wins the big game. He goes all the way through, and he's 10-0, and then he plays Michigan and Ohio State and loses both games.
1-15 against top 10 teams.
It was 1-15 against top 10 teams. So, he's not got a good record. So that's why we call him Big Game James, because he never wins the big game.
We need to make a T-shirt out of that. It's been years since I've used it.
But they did beat Nevada, which they should have. And again, the same thing. We had Marshall, Georgia.
Georgia looks like Georgia.
Yeah, the Thundering Herd got trampled. 45-7. And then we just keep on going down through these walk-offs. Montana State was at Oregon. And
Oregon looked like Oregon.
59-13. They did what they were supposed to do. Nice little warm-up game. Nice little gimme.
Oh, this one right
And
here.
then this might have been the at least one of the 3 games of the week was this one. Alabama at
Florida State.
Florida State.
Oh my goodness.
Florida
gracious.
State, unranked, coming off of a 2-win,
A 2-10
a
disaster
2-10 disaster year. They replaced 76%.
Replaced their entire offensive and defensive staff.
Yeah,
Everything was new outside of Norvell.
76% of their
Roster was new.
I think everything was gone. And then the new quarterback for Florida State, which was a transfer,
Called out Alabama and said,
called out Alabama and said, Nick Saban's not there to save them this time. I'm going to come in and we're going to win.
And he Joe Namath it.
And they did. How can you say that to Alabama and not get trampled?
You're forgetting who's the coach here.
Because Nick Saban's not there anymore. Alabama, I'm going to say it right here, Alabama is not Alabama anymore.
I think that's a consensus opinion. I think that's my opinion as well. They're soft in the trenches. They got
soft.
Drilled in the line of scrimmage. 236 rushing yards.
They're undisciplined and soft. And I never thought I'd say that about it. I mean, I'm a Tennessee fan. It feels good to say that, but I never thought I would say that.
About a Gump team.
That they're undisciplined and soft.
I just don't understand why Kalen DeBoer continues to just sit there. Most of the time when you look at him on the sideline, he's like, doing anything.
What was that? What was that number? And Saban's he had 141 games and lost 4 unranked teams, and then DeBoer's lost 4 unranked teams out of the last 14.
There's a different
I
standard.
just don't think DeBoer's going to be that guy. Honestly, I think this year is maybe, you don't want to say it this early, but is this year already lost?
For them, only if
It's
they
going to
want
be
it
hard
to
to turn. It's going to be hard to turn that around, dude. I mean, you can't look that bad and then next week look better, can you?
I don't
They still
think
got to play. They got to play Georgia. They got to play LSU. They got to play Auburn. They got to play Tennessee. They got to go. They got to play South Carolina. They got to play Missouri.
Auburn.
They do not have a cream puff schedule. They've got.
Do you think
Are
it
they
might
a 7-5 team this year?
possibly? But I feel like it might possibly get worse, maybe off the field than it is on it.
Mm-hmm.
May you display or tell us what all the rumors that have been popping up?
Oh, yeah. This I don't have it right in front of me, but from one of Auburn's biggest donors, he said in the 25 years he's been around the program.
Alabama donor, you mean?
A big, huge Alabama donor, one of the biggest Alabama donors, said in the 25 years he's been around the program that DeBoer looks more like Shula than Saban. That there's kids at 1:30 in the morning ordering food or having friends coming over, Uber or whatever, and when they get up in the morning, it's hard for them to even get going without being confused. He said, "That's from an Alabama donor. It looks that bad. They're undisciplined."
Undisciplined. That has been the tale of the tale.
So if he doesn't change some stuff rapidly, it's going to get UGLY ugly. I said ugly. It's going to be ugly.
It's already gotten ugly within the fan base. How much uglier could it get?
Oh, the fan base, $70 million. That's how ugly it could get. That's his buyout.
Oh my gosh.
His buyout, $70 million.
The only person that's pocket change to is Robert Downey Jr.
So, Alabama's got some donors that might say, screw this. Where you want me to write the check to?
Well, it could get worse. I hope it doesn't get much worse.
See, we're Tennessee fans, and I would love to go to Alabama and win at Alabama and just see what kind of chaos it's causes. Just to see that would get so ugly. But we better scoot
Florida
on down
State
the line.
got a big win.
Give it to Florida State. They went from unranked to
14th in the polls.
14th in the. I think that might be a little bit of a knee jerk too. We don't know how good Florida State is and how bad Alabama is yet, but we'll see as it goes on down the line here. Long Island, Florida, 55-0. Florida did what they needed to do.
Shut them out at home. That's exactly what they needed to do.
Yeah. Another one of the games of the week was LSU at Clemson.
Defense.
LSU's defense showed up. The offense, nobody's offense showed up, but LSU's defense showed up. You want to know how many points Clemson scored in the second half? None. Zero. How can you be at home and in a whole half you don't get close enough to even kick a field goal?
That's crazy.
That's
they do have talent. Do you think Brian Kelly is starting to actually finally get things together a little bit?
I knew that they were loaded in talent. And the only thing they needed was their quarterback to take that step from last year to this year, if he improved that much. And he actually did look better. He didn't have the wild, crazy interceptions. You know, he didn't have 4 interceptions in the game or anything like that. He was efficient, and their defense was good, and they shut Clemson down. Now, again, week 1, Clemson may be that bad, or LSU may be that good.
Or both teams might be good.
Or both teams may be good, and LSU's better. We will see as it goes along. We know, but LSU was our dark horse. We were saying that we think this
as long
might
as
be
Brian
LSU's
Kelly,
year.
as long as Brian Kelly puts the right pieces in place or
Now,
punches the right buttons.
Brian Kelly can screw some stuff up too. He's done it in the past, so he's going to have to not do that. But congratulations to LSU. That was our pick of the week. Northern Arizona, Arizona State. Arizona State won by 19, so that's no big deal. Michigan struggled a little bit offensively, 34-17 over New Mexico. But again, it's the first week. They're playing a pretty good cream puff there. Sunday, we had Virginia Tech, South Carolina pulled away late.
Definitely had some issues offensively.
It was a kick return that really got them going.
Good defense, though.
A good kick six. South Carolina's offense,
under a new coordinator,
struggled a little bit there. I think they're good enough to be an 8-4, 9-3 team. But if that offense doesn't gel a little bit, I don't know if they're going to get much better than that. And then another one of the games of the week. This might have been the best game to watch. Notre Dame, Miami. Mario Cristobal didn't screw it up.
He was close to.
He was close. He was up,
10 points in the fourth quarter.
10 points in the fourth quarter. And then he gets too conservative.
He does.
He goes back in a shell and he goes, okay, we're up 10 points. Be careful, boys. And then they almost lose it, or they do lose it. They kick the last second field goal here.
And then their defense manages to get a couple of sacks, and they end the game there.
And they end the game.
Luckily, his strategy worked there, but it won't work down the line.
If he doesn't quit being so turtle shell after he gets a lead, they're going to end up losing another one. But it was a good game. Congrats to Miami. Is Miami back? Could be.
Possibly. I don't think they're going to be like they were in the early 2000s, though.
No, just running through the top 15 here quick again. Again, we got Ohio State number 1, Penn State number 2.
Big game, James.
LSU number 3, Georgia number 4. LSU's ranked ahead of Georgia. Oh, man. I love football. Miami's number 5, a good jump for them. Oregon's number 6. Texas drops to 7. Clemson drops to 8. Notre Dame drops to 9. So there's your 3 losses. Bang, bang, bang. Back to back to back. South Carolina's at 10. They jumped up 3. I don't know why they jumped up 3. They really, again, their defense looked good, but their offense struggled a little bit. I don't know. But they're number 10. Illinois is number 11. Arizona State is number 12. Florida is number 13. And number 14, Florida State came out of nowhere from unranked to 14th. And then Michigan drops 1, actually, to 15th. And then Tennessee jumps from 24 to 22. With that showing that they have, I thought Tennessee might have jumped up into the 18-17 range, but you've got all season to prove your point there, so they can. We'll just quickly jump into week 2's games right here. We don't have a lot of huge, great, fantastic matchups. We got FIU, Penn State.
Big game, James.
Big game, James. They're favored by 42. He'll probably do that. And then we got Texas against San Jose State. I feel sorry for San Jose State. If Texas does what Texas needs to do, they'll beat them 62-0. Texas has got the talent. San Jose State lost last week. They're not a winning team yet, so Texas should really jump on that and do good. This is a pretty good one. We got Illinois at Duke. Duke's not a pushover. The line's only 2 points.
Do you think the fighting Brett
2.5.
Bielema's get it done?
I would think so. I would probably take Illinois minus the 2.5, just because they have been playing better lately. We got East Texas A&M. That's right, folks. There is an East Texas A&M, not Texas A&M. It's on the east side of town. Texas A&M. Florida State. That was so lopsided. There's not even a line. Because East Texas A&M is 0-1. They're coming off of a loss going to Florida State. Florida State's feeling really good about themselves. They're going to try to put up 60. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't put up 55 to 60.
We did forget to mention Gus Malzahn.
Oh, yeah, Gus Malzahn. How many times has Gus Malzahn beat Alabama? More than anybody else. I guarantee you, if you look it up, Gus Malzahn has Alabama's number. And he's where?
Florida State's offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm. We should have known that. Mm-hmm. Gus Malzahn, he drives the Gus bus and drives over that elephant almost every time they play like that. So we got Ohio State is playing Grambling.
It is an OHNO for Grambling, as they're going to get trampled.
Yes, they're going to get killed. Austin P is playing Georgia.
Just dog bait.
It is dog bait. That's terrible. Oklahoma State, Oregon. This
that might be a competitive game.
I don't know. I think it's probably a 4-touchdown game. Oklahoma State's iffy. Oregon is rolling right now. We got Troy, Clemson.
Get-right game.
That's a get-right game. They'll beat them by 30. We got South Florida, Florida. This might be good. South Florida just came off of
a dominant win at home against Boise State, 34-7.
Top 25 at Boise State.
And who's the head coach of South Florida?
Could be Mike Golish.
Alex Golish.
Alex Golish. He's coming into his own, too. This is his third season as the head coach there.
They coming off a good season start to their year, going into the swamp.
Florida is favored by 17.5.
Don't you think he's already ready for the swamp? Because who is the offensive coordinator of?
Tennessee. This isn't new to him. He's been there, done that. So 17.5 seems a little too big for me. I would actually take South Florida plus 17.5. I don't think South Florida's going to beat Florida, but I don't think it's going to be 3 touchdowns. It might be a 13 to 17 point game, but I don't think it's 20. I really don't think it's that high. We got Bethune. That's right, Bethune.
Bethune-Cookman
At Miami.
And Miami's going to roll all over them.
We got SC State at South Carolina. South Carolina will kill them.
Yeah.
La Tech at LSU.
LSU dominates
by
the
40.
state of
They'll beat them by 40. Arizona State, Mississippi State. This one should be fun. Mississippi State's not very good, but they won game 1.
Do you think there's a chance for Mississippi State?
The line's only 6.5. So, just for the fun of it, you're going to put Mississippi State plus 6.5? Not for the win, but to cover 7? I don't know. Mississippi State's pretty bad this year.
They were 2-10 last year, so I'd expect.
Our only ranked matchup of the week is Michigan at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's favored by 5.5.
I might pick the Sooners here.
I like Oklahoma too. I think Oklahoma wins by probably 7 or more points. So I think Oklahoma is improved this year. I think they're a whole lot better. They got the new quarterback. Their other quarterback transferred to where? Last year's quarterback. Oklahoma's quarterback last year transferred somewhere, and
Jackson Arnold transferred to Auburn,
and he did pretty good last week.
And John Mateer comes to Oklahoma from Washington State.
As we play roulette quarterbacks, man, the Neils made this something to deal with, isn't it? But honestly, I do. Michigan looked a little last week, and Oklahoma, I think, is improved this year. I think Venable needs this year. If he wants to keep his job, he needs to have a good, solid winning year this year. So I would probably take that. And then, of course, we got Tennessee, ETSU. The line's so big, Tennessee should win that one by, I would say, 37.
Do you want to get to the dumpster of the week?
Yeah, our dumpster fire of the week. We said we were going to bring back the dumpster fire. Normally we've got Marty the dumpster fire, but I keep forgetting Marty the dumpster fire. Our dumpster fire of the week is shocking.
Alabama.
Alabama is our dumpster fire.
with the cultural issues. I mean, the cultural issues are what we're talking about, not just how they're losing,
how bad they're losing, and
all the stuff coming out,
the rumors that come out afterwards. I mean, it ain't like you lost 34-31 on a last-second field goal. That was a great game.
You got ran over by the Gus bus.
Ran over by the Gus bus. You looked bad, and the quarterback driving the bus told you he was going to do it. I'm gonna run over you.
He Joe Namath.
He ran over them.
Alan Piercy, my good buddy, would like my Joe Namath reference.
Yes.
He Joe Namath them.
He did. Yeah.
And emphatically Joe Namath.
And did it. And there was nothing that they could do about it.
Nothing that 236 rushing yards. I mean, I mentioned it earlier in the video. I mean, that's bad.
And then we do have an honorable mention
to Colorado
for Deion Sanders. Man,
that
call some timeouts.
Call the timeouts.
Don't go
in. You had 1 minute and 9 seconds left. You had 2 timeouts. Why did you call 2 plays and not use a timeout? Why did you let it go down to 18 seconds? Why?
Kept 2 timeouts in your pocket, and the clock ran all the way down to 18 seconds.
There is very little that annoys me more in football.
And it was just a field goal. If you could have had 50 seconds left, you could have tried to get your own field goal.
Or you needed a touchdown there, actually.
Oh, yeah, a touchdown. But still, though.
Still, that clock management was terrible. There was little things. There are a few things in football that annoy me more than a coach that screws up clock management. Basic stuff.
I don't think you should ever end a half or a game
with 2 timeouts
in your pocket. With 2 timeouts in your pocket. Never 3, but definitely not 2. And honestly, I wouldn't think 1. Use the timeout. Give your guys a break, a rest, or something. Give your defense a break. Give your quarterback a break for something.
Do you know what's
Don't go into halftime or the end of the game with 2-3 timeouts in your pocket. That's just pure ignorance.
Just terrible. Did you know last week we had a dumpster fire that happened to be Stanford's terrible clock management?
They called their first timeout with like 9 seconds left in the game.
And then this week we have a clock management blunder again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, use the timeouts.
Use your timeouts. Use the clock wisely.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll just save your fan base some hair.
Yeah. All right. We hope you had a little fun with us. That is our college football for this week. Be sure to check out. We had a Tennessee video going. We got an NFL video going. Just be sure and check us out. We'll see you
next week.